Good evening. Horse racing continues in the States with some good races. This time we are analyzing two Grade 1 races on the road to the BC Series, the Woodward Stakes and the Mar Debutante. The Woodward Stakes is a Grade 1 race over 9 furlongs to be contested at Saratoga. This race is for 3 years old and upward, but this time we are only watching older horses. There are some interesting horses in this race, like Yoshida, Vino Rosso, a horse that I think it would be the key of the race, Mr. Buff, Mongolian Groom, who ran only 2 weeks ago the Pacific Classic. I think it's too soon to run again, but he's in good form. Preservationist, among others. My top pick in this race is Vino Rosso. Vino Rosso won at Santa Anita the Gold Cup. When last time he was third, 6.5 lengths to McKinsey. I think that wasn't a bad race. I think he's a horse that needs some pace. And that race, in that race, we saw horses like McKinsey and Preservationist taking the lead. And I think he needs some kind of rabbit to take advantage of that. That's why I think Mr. Buff if Mr. Buff is sent, also Tom's the Tat, if they set an honest pace, then he would have some chance. Another thing I like of Vino Rosso is his last workout. He was a very sharp work. I think he is ready to give a brave fight this time. The logical choice for the majority of people would be Yoshida, because Yoshida beat Vino Rosso last time. But Yoshida ran the Dubai World Cup, and then 3 months later ran the Stephen Foster, where he was sixth place, 9th lengths to Seeking the Soul. I can forgive him to do that race because it was his first race before Dubai, before Maiden. It takes a little time to recover for that trip. So I think Yoshida is not a consistent horse. He can run great races, and the next race he is off the board. So I'm using
but
him.
He does like Saratoga.
Yeah, he has a win and a second place in 2 starts. The win was last year in the Woodward. He beat Gunevera, Leofric, and I don't know what another horse. But I prefer Vino Rosso over him this time. If Mr. Buff is sent and Tom Tetat use his speed, Preservationist, I think he has a shot. Last time he was forced to take the lead because there wasn't speed. So I think he looks comfortable running, stopping the pace. And I think this is the best scenario for him. Stop the pace and make a move. So
Are
it's
you talking about
Mr.
Yoshida?
Bob. What?
Or Preservationist?
Preservationist. It's
Okay.
Mr. Boff and Tom Tetat are sent So Preservationist will be more comfortable. So he will be able to sit third or fourth and make a move entering the stretch.
My first choice is Tom's Detat because I think he has an undefeated record at Saratoga, and he has speed, so he's going to be behind, right behind Mr. Buff early on, probably with Preservationist. And he won the Alidar Stakes last time over Wooderson, but you didn't like that race?
The only thing I don't like of Tom Stettat is that last time he won a restricted stakes, the Alidar Stakes, and it was supposed an easy race for him. But in the final furlong, he didn't look very strong.
Maybe Wooderson is better than you think. Who knows? I mean, Wooderson is a half to Rachel Alexandra, you know.
Yes. It's by lot at him.
But I also like Preservationist. I think he could do better from off the pace, like you said. I think Preservationist will be like in second or third, and he's going to be in a good position too. And I also like Yoshida because he likes the course.
Okay. What do you think of Mongolian Groom, not Saturday, Mongolian Groom running?
I didn't like the Pacific Classic. I thought it was a weak field. I mean, who beat him? Higher Power, draft pick. So I don't know who Mongolian Groom faced. He doesn't ship often. I think the one time he shipped, he finished off the board at Charlestown. I think he could finish third or fourth, maybe, but I don't see him winning.
And there is a very short space between races. He ran on August 17.
What long shot do you like? Do you like Forewarned? Do you like
a long shot in this race? The only long shot
Harbor?
the only long shot I can see here is Mr. Buff. Mr. Buff is in good form. He has been winning state races, I know, but the horse has some decent numbers.
But it's like what you said with Tom Statot, that Mr. Buff hasn't won a graded stakes race, or he hasn't won a grade 1 race. He's been facing ungraded stakes fields.
Yes, only he won the Jaxil that was a listed, but he beat that time Sonny Rich, and Sonny Rich is a grade 3 horse. But I don't know. Visually he's in very good form. I know he's facing a very, very strong competition. If you compare with, like, is Tom the Tat don't take the lead, the long speed is Mr. Buff.
I think Tom Statot will be right beside him. Maybe like a length or two behind Mr. Buff.
So you see Mr. Buff fading the stretch?
Yeah, probably. I don't think he's in this class, but I guess it's a weak grade 1. So your final pick is Vino Rosso, was it?
Yes, my top pick is Vino Rosso. My second choice, Yoshida, and my third choice, Preservationist.
All right, my top pick is Tom Statot. My second choice is Preservationist, and my third choice is Yoshida.
Okay. let's go to the West Coast. And this is a race for 2 years old, the Mar Debutante, on the road to the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. I like a filly that won a maiden claiming. Saw her in a maiden claiming race, but she won by 14 lengths. I don't care about that maiden claiming race. If she's fast, she can beat this field.
What
My
was her buyer
second
figure?
choice. What?
What was her buyer? Or what was her speed figure?
According to Brisnet, is 105. What does say time from US?
I think it's 110.
Okay. Yes, I watched the replays several times, and I think Sarah Furlong would not be an issue. She's my midshipman, a sire that gives a lot of speed to the horses, to his progeny. So I see Leucothea trying to win gate. My second choice is another filly that was very impressive in her debut. That is Inspiresa. Inspiresa, well, she was the favorite of that race and won in a handy ride. She's by the Big Beast out of Lucky Trip by 3P. So kind of unfashionable pedigree, but I think she would be a good one, and Sharon Fulham would be okay for her also. So I'm with Leucotia and Inspiresa. I'm against the buffered horses this time. Stellar Sound looked very slow. That was a very slow race. Matera was the favorite and didn't show nothing. Was a distant third.
I
The other
like
buffer
Bass,
is
I think.
okay. Bass is the Uncle Mo filly. Yeah, she was
Yeah, she
second.
finished second to
second.
Inspiresa.
The comments say she was off a bit slow. So yes, she can improve.
You don't like that?
Well, she has a room to improve.
Yeah, if you like Inspiresa, you're gonna get a better price on Bast, I would think. And Bast was only what, a leg behind. Just one leg behind, so I don't think there's a lot of difference between them.
But I don't know. I think Buffett always takes a lot of money.
Here's Zena. What do you think of her?
I think from 5 furlongs to 7 furlongs is a lot of increase of distance. So I prefer to watch. So and is she has only speed, he will duel with Leucotia. I think she has no shot to win. This is a short field, so I don't see shot, a real long shot now.
You don't see a long shot winning. You don't like Lazy
No,
Daisy or Comical or
no.
Powerful Attraction.
Lazy Daisy was also a very slow race. And being by Painter, I think she needs more than 7 furlongs, maybe.
All right. Well, I'm sticking with Bass and Stellar Sound, and you like Leucothea and Inspiresa, right?
Yes, so 4 horses. You're picking 4 horses in this race out of
No,
out of 8.
I'm picking the
50%.
Baffert horses. You're picking Leucothea and Inspiresa.
Yes, well, I say that we're picking 4 horses out of 8.
Oh, yeah. Do you hate
Yes.
Bob Baffert?
No, I think Buffer is not going to take this race. That's why.
All right.